Hey, Scruffy. How you doing? So I'm a little late again. Sorry. But I have a gift for you. So in addition to your food, I might have a new cat shelter if you use it. So I have this meat box, and it's insulated, and it should make a really nice warm shelter if Scruffy wants it. So I guess I can put it in later when Scruffy's done eating. Actually, well, let me. Let's see. Oops. I don't know. Where should it go? Go here. On the bricks, maybe. And I probably should put the thermal blanket in there. Let's try that for now. See if Scruffy comes back. So I got smelly fish tonight. Coming back? No. So, yeah, I was at my neighbor's. I was dropping off some gifts, and they invited me over for dinner. And so I ended up staying. Yeah, I didn't expect to stay for dinner, so I was there late. Pets. So I'm not that late. I'm at the end of dinner here, but yeah, I'm probably throwing Scruffy off with the box. And pets. So yeah, I got a really nice dinner tonight, and then I actually asked them if they had any styrofoam, because I was thinking about building a insulated cat box shelter for Scruffy, and they said we have something better, and they had meat boxes. So they've been buying meat that's shipped to them, and the boxes are heavily insulated. And so okay. Scruffy's avoiding me. I have to stretch. Okay, there you go. So anyway, the box, yeah, is insulated, and so it should be kind of perfect if it's large enough. I was originally thinking of building a closed-up one. So I was thinking of cutting a little hole in the box. It'd be completely sealed. It'd be like kind of like a doghouse type situation, like Snoopy's. But since this box art is already kind of designed the way it is, I'm thinking I don't want to make any alterations to it for now. See if Scruffy will use it. It's not going to be as warm as fully enclosed one, but it doesn't get that cold here, so it might be good enough. I think the last two pieces I needed. So first I'll put the thermal blanket at the bottom, and then eventually I will buy some straw and probably put it on the bottom of the box. But that comes later. So I mentioned I was looking at buying more cat food from Chewy, and one of the things I did find out they sell are small bags of straw. I'm not sure how much there's in a bag, but so I don't know if I need 1 bag, 2 bags, 3 bags. But maybe I'll start with 1 bag for now. But I was about to place the order the other day, and then it turned out they had already run out of inventory on the straw, so I didn't place the order, hoping that they'll get more inventory in at some point. So I'll have to wait on that. But meanwhile, the box is here, so I don't know if Scruffy's going to use it. But so I don't know how to entice him. I could try putting food in there, but that never really did work that well for the carrier. So maybe I put food in there once, and then that's it. I don't know. Okay, so Scruffy's slowly getting into the pets. I think I threw him off with the box, and then maybe because I'm a little late. But I was late last night too, so. So I think, yeah, we're actually at the same time as last night, so. Yeah. Okay, yeah, there's a neck rub there. So he's getting more into it. So Scruffy scratched me last night, so I'm a little on guard. I was reviewing the footage, and he was presenting his side and back to me, and I had just stroked it a few times before, and he wasn't reacting, and then, I guess after that last stroke, he just decided, I'm going to strike. And so after I finished petting him, he turned, and then he got vindictive and just started, he basically started scratching. So he was waiting for me. So it wasn't instinctual, ouch, that hurt, I'm going to hit you right now. Because, it's an instantaneous response. It looks like it was premeditated. So he let me finish petting him, and then he turned around, and then, he struck. So he was thinking about it. It wasn't a instinctual reaction. So Scruffy needs to learn, and that's why I need to keep wearing the glove. But yeah, the neighbors just came from, they're the ones who named all the cats in the neighborhood. So yeah, they're fully aware of Scruffy's plight here. So I'm sure they're happy to help. So they call Scruffy Church. So yeah, I didn't realize they had named him Church already when I called him Scruffy. Okay, well, equal food time here, huh? So now that you're into the pets, gotta stop so I can give you food. Okay. Okay, let's get the food. And there's a meow. Yeah, even when the food gets your smelly fish. There's a grooming artifact there, so I wonder if the fleas are back. So let's see. This morning I did see Scruffy late this morning on the big table, and he was on the table throughout lunch. So when lunch was ending, I said I was gonna bring out the food and just, yeah, I guess give it to him on the table. So kind of a breakfast and bed thing again. Yeah, I thought he would probably jump off and wait for me when he was hungry, but since we at the end of lunch, I figured, well, I better bring it out. So I put the kibble on the table, and he ate the kibble directly on the table. But he didn't drink the water, so I ended up moving the water down after he was done with the kibble. And let's see. And then when I went back in, I caught him on film again, and he ended up leaping off the big table onto the orange chair and then back onto the deck. And then he ended up taking a drink of water after I was already inside. And then I didn't film him after that, but I saw him later move out into the open section of the deck in the sun, and he ended up just sunbathing there. He looked very relaxed. And then, yeah, I think it was gone the rest of the afternoon. So my plan was to drop off the gifts and then go for a run. But yeah, I got invited inside and ended up talking for a while. And then they asked me to stay for dinner. I was, yeah, I was happy to accept. They're really good cooks, so yeah, if they offer dinner, I'm very happy. Yeah, didn't actually plan on that. As whoops, I shifted on the shoe on the deck. It dragged a little, made a noise, so it scared Scruffy. So. So anyway, yeah. So the insulated box that they gave me, they said they've used this before for some of the other cats. So they say it works. So I think, yeah, I think the Siamese cat, they may have given that one the box before, and they said they have a couple others in reserve. I already forgot the name that they gave the Siamese cat. probably come back to me after we end the video. Yeah, they actually have their own cat, so they're not really cat people per se. It was kind of a weird bunch of circumstances. They ended up with a Maine Coon, fairly expensive. I think it was a purebred Maine Coon, so they spent a lot of money on it. Um, so basically, yeah, the husband needed to move away for work for a while, and so he was living on his own. Um, while his wife and kids were here with his mother, and yeah, he originally I think was going to bring he was going to bring the dog up with him, but because he was working basically full days, uh, he basically wasn't able to take care of the dog because he was just gone too long, and so he decided to leave the dog back here or bring the dog back here, but he kind of still wanted a companion, but one didn't want one. I'm gonna move the balls. But didn't want one that needed as much attention as the dog, and so that's where he learned about Maine Coons and heard that they're like the closest thing you can get to a dog with a cat, and so that's how he ended up getting a Maine Coon. Well, eventually the job ended. He ended up coming back here, and so he brought the cat back, and so they ended up with a second pet, and yeah, they treat it as a fully indoor cat. They never let it outside. But I think, yeah, they're more dog people than cat people. So it's kind of a learning experience for them as they go. Okay, folks. I guess that's it for tonight. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.